previously on Gearz.
Yesterday we started with a brand new feature on Gearz. It's called Disis, Double D's. And yesterday we did the do's and don'ts of
sun protection.
There we go. We got the magnificent Clarence hamper to give away, so we'll do that in a short while. Today it is Disis, Double D's.
It is, and it's dudes and divas.
Dudes and divas. All right, what do we got?
My first dude on Dudes and Divas is a sexy Italian stallion who has an amazing voice and is a F1 guru. It's the one and only Sasha Martiningo.
And that's the end of Disis D's.
No. Sasha is a legend on radio and TV and has entertained us all for many years. He started off his broadcasting career in 1993 and was on 5FM for 18 years. He now hosts the Gearz show on this fantastic new radio station, Balls Visual Radio. Sasha isn't scared of playing a killer tune or two and is regarded as one of the top DJs in South Africa. His incredible knowledge of motorsport has helped him reach the top of Formula One broadcasting, and you can also watch him weekly on Supersport giving expert opinions on upcoming motorsport events. Not only is he the F1 master, but he is also the Ferrari Maserati PRO. So that's a bit of a background on Sasha, but I think the best way to get to know him is through a little Q&A. I've put together a couple of questions, so we're going to get to know the South African Italian better.
Oh, okay.
Firstly,
you read that very well, what I wrote down.
I wanted to put in there that you're also one of the nicest guys that I've met.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah, it didn't fit in. Okay, Sash, how did you get into broadcasting? Was it a passion from your school days, or did you initially have other dreams and interests in a different direction?
Well, you know, it's a funny little story, this. When I was younger, I did mobile DJing. So I used to play at all weddings and 21st and 50th and funerals and, okay, no funerals, and all of that kind of stuff. So I always loved music and I always loved sport. So I was either going to be a professional tennis player, which didn't happen because I had knee problems. And then the next thing was music. And because of my love for music, I worked in the record business. And this is honestly how it happened. Because I was in the record business and I was sort of like a PRO for a record label, I used to go to visit all the radio stations. And through visiting all the radio stations with all my bags of records and CDs and that kind of stuff, I got to meet radio people and DJs and that kind of stuff. And one day I was sitting in my office when I worked at EMI, and Alex J was doing the afternoon drive on Radio 5FM stereo at the time, and he was sick, and somebody did a stand-in. Now, in those days of radio, to be lucky enough to do a stand-in on a radio was a big thing. Nowadays, every second person does a stand-in, but in those days, you didn't miss your show for anything. And this guy who came in and did the stand-in, and this is genuine, I listened and I went, if that guy can be on the radio, I can be on the radio. And honestly, from there, the following Tuesday, I remember this was a Friday afternoon. The following Tuesday, I went in to go and do my record company rounds, and I spoke to the people at 5, and I said to them, "Listen, I'd be very interested. You know, can I do a demo? Can I do this? Can I do that?" And they said, "Oh, well, okay, why not?" And that's how it started. The next minute, I was called in on a Friday afternoon. I did a 45-minute training session on how the desk works with Brian Oxley, who was the lunchtime DJ at the time. And on the early Sunday morning, 2 until 6, I did my first ever radio show. And that was in October 1993.
And you hosted it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
4 hours from 2 to 6 in the morning. And that's where it started, yeah.
That's insane. Okay, while Googling you, I came across your nickname, Sid the Sloth. How did that nickname come about?
Sid the Sloth came from my television producer, Johnny Bales. Somewhere along the line, although it was a listener. It was a listener from 5FM who put together this thing, separated at birth. And they had a picture of Sid the Sloth, and they had a picture of me, and somehow that just joined. And then my television producer, Johnny, got hold of this, and ever since then, I've now just been called Sid the Sloth, which I think in the movies, I've been the star character. Let's be honest.
But you're far more handsome.
Oh, well, I think Sid's cute.
Okay, the Italian blood flows through your body.
Yes.
What do you prefer, an Italian pizza or pasta, or a South African braai?
combination would be the best. But no, it's if somebody the plate of pasta is so much easier and quicker to make than having a big braai. So
A good old chop.
no, there's nothing wrong with tanning a chop. But having a nice plate of pasta any day.
Okay, and you have a love for golf. I think I actually
Yes.
met you on the links at Fan Court.
That's right.
I was very excited.
The Gary Play Invitational.
The Gary Player Invitational, yes. What you playing off now, and what's your favorite course?
I'm playing, well, funny enough, they lost all of my records, the handicap records.
That's why we couldn't find you on the...
Exactly. They lost everything, and they're somehow getting it together. It's somewhere between an 8 and a 12. That's all we know at this stage. So we'll take it at 10.
Ringer.
Yeah, no, we'll take it as a 10. My favorite golf course, I've only ever had the privilege of playing it once, has got to be Leopard Creek.
Oh.
Okay, up there in Malalaan area,
Yes.
Mr. Rupert's
Where they
golf
play the
course.
Alfred Dunhill.
Yeah, that to me was just it was one of the highlights. I've only ever been fortunate to play it once, but if I had the opportunity, I'd play it again.
Every
My
day.
favorite, yeah.
And then finishing off your dream 4-ball.
My dream 4-ball of golf. Ernie Els, without a doubt. I think Ernie Els to me is my favorite South African sportsman forever. Is Ernie Els. I think I'd love to play a round of golf with Ernie Els. Geez, who else? I mean, there's only 2 left. I'd have to take my mate Reg. So I'd have to have Reg.
What a good friend.
Exactly, because we're the Italians and no one's ever beaten us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Reg and me against Ernie Els, and I would choose you, Dizy.
No.
But I've got to know, I'm trying to think of who the 4th would be in the 4-ball, or anybody else who plays golf that would be a lot of fun. Wow, it's quite a difficult one. Ernie and you know what? Just for giggles, Selwyn Nathan.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Selwyn Nathan and Ernie versus me and Reg.
Or maybe Johan Rupert.
Or maybe Mr. Rupert.
I think Ernie and him could get
you
on
know
a
what?
roll.
That could be, actually, you're right. I think I take that back. Sorry, Selwyn. Nice guy. But as they played in the Alfred Dunhill, Ernie and Mr. Rupert against Reg and I.
Good.
And you know
4-ball.
what? We'll play off scratch. I think that would be a great 4-ball. It would be a lot of fun.
Very entertaining.
Yes, it would be.
Okay, well,
Okay.
thanks so much, Sash. That's
Well,
my
I'm-
first dude on Dudes and Divas done.
I'm flattered. Thank you.
I must just add that this dude is my boss and the best one anyone could have.
I wouldn't say the boss.
No, you are my boss.
Anyway, the boss.
Okay, that's it for Dudes and Divas
That's
today.
awesome.
On Thursday, we have Tina Buerta from the Sunflower Fund coming into studio because on Friday it's Bandana Day.
Correct.
So we'll be finding out more about the Sunflower Fund and Bandana Day.
All right, but now we have to draw a winner.
Oh, yes.
Yesterday we had do's and don'ts, all about sun care and compliments of Clarence. Thank you very much to the lovely people at Clarence. We have a hamper valued at over 1,000 Rand for you. And we asked you yesterday, very simply. We took a picture of Daisy holding up the hamper. And we asked you to like it, and from there we've taken all of the names, we put them into a little box, and I must tell you, well done, Maz, because she sat you with a ruler and taken every single name and put them into a box. So, we're doing the draw. Have we got a winner? What have we got?
Hang on
Take
a
it.
second.
There we go. Daisy's doing the draw.
The winner of the amazing Clarence hamper is Nikki Kerr Davies.
Well done, Nikki Kerr Davies. You are our winner. We've got your details. We'll be in touch with you. Congratulations. You have won compliments of Daisy's Double D's, a beautiful Clarence hamper to the value of 1,000 Rand.
At the next intersection, turn on
Gearz with Sasha Martinengo.
weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.